What's going on, Van Force and Cosmogs fans alike? This is Man and Base coming at you with our week number 9 PGL match versus Max Rapture, coach of the Tasmanian Toxicroaks. Now, really quickly, I'm going to go over his team, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Just really quickly run over the roster. He's got Z Magirna, Mega Medicham, Blacephalon, Don Fan, Shaman, Alolan Mug, Z Azumarill, Flygon, Zip Strika, Araquanid, and Deoxys Speed. We've got Mega Pidgeot, Z Tyranitar, Rotom Wash, Chandelure, Registeel, Kyurem, Quillfish, Gardevoir, Deoxys Defense, Z Porygon, Z, and Marowak. Now, really quick, I'm going to go over this team so you can kind of get a feel for what we brought, why we brought it, all that jazz. Without much further ado, let's hop on in. First off, we have a semi-special defensive speedy Chandelure with Colbur Berry, running Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Memento. This is enough speed to creep Magirna and allows us to Will-O-Wisp the easy switch into Muck. Also allows us to Fire Blast and Shadow Ball, which is pretty much neutral against his entire team. Memento is there to help us set up sweep for either these other two mons in the back we have set up on. Yeah, this thing is the biggest point of this is one of our pivots to Magirna, alongside our other mons here, particularly Deoxys Defense. But here we go. Next up is our Registeel set. We brought a weakness policy Registeel with Earthquake, Rock Polish, Ice Punch, and Shadow Claw. Enough attack to kill a Medicham with +2 Ice Shadow Claw, Blacephalon with +2 Earthquake, and a Flygon with +2 Ice Punch. And the rest in HP to live 2 Timid Life Orb Earth Powers from Shaman, the rest into speed. So that we can potentially outspeed anything on this team that is base 105 and under. Next up we have our Galzira, the Tyranitar. Groundium Z set with Earthquake, Pursuit, Stealth Rock, Ice Beam. We have enough attack to kill a Alolan Muck from full with Tectonic Rage. Running Pursuit for the Deoxys Defense, Stealth Rock because they're rocks, Ice Beam to catch the Flygon off guard, as well as a physically defensive Shaman switching into a potential physical move from Tyranitar. Yeah, this is our guaranteed switch into Blacephalon, as well as a semi-decent way to check Magirna. We are not killed by an Aura Sphere, and we can kill it with a Tectonic Rage. Next up, we are bringing a Mega Pidgeot, modest set with enough speed to creep his base 100, creeping my base 95, which is Deoxys Defense. Or speed creep his mon, speed creeping my base 95. We have Hurricane, Heatwave, Roost, and U-Turn. This set allows us to capitalize on Shaman, and it's our guaranteed offensive check to Mega Medicham. And a Fake Out into Bullet Punch does not kill us from full, which is really cool. Next up we have our Conceive Berry, Deoxys Defense. Enough defense to take 2 hits from any Mega Medicham. Skill Swap, Recover, and a Knockoff Nightshade. We are Spadef to take 1 hit from Blacephalon and kill with Knockoff. Nightshade is for overall coverage because he has no normal type. Recover because it's Recover. Skill Swap is for his things like Mega Medicham, Azu, Magirna, Blacephalon, Alolan Muck, and almost everything on his team does not appreciate getting skill swapped. Because if I can skill swap things like Magirna or Azu gets significantly crippled by skill swap. Mega Medicham gets significantly crippled by skill swap, and the rest is just obvious explanation. Knockoff to it kills Deoxys Defense or Deoxys Speed unless it's Colbur Berry. Nightshade helps me wear down things on his team that normally don't want to switch in. Last but not least, we have our win condition this week, which is Porygon Z, Normalium Z. Yes, we're bringing 2 Z crystals. Don't ask why. I'll explain in a second. We are running Tri Attack, Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, Agility. Adaptability plus +2 Tri Attack, Z Tri Attack is unless he's at max special defense, max HP, sassy, assault vest, Magirna will die to a +2 adaptability breakneck blitz from Porygon Z. So yeah, we are running enough speed to creep Magirna, and this allows us to agility alongside of his shift gear, so we will constantly outspeed it. And at +2 we outspeed any Scarf on his team, and we also outspeed his Deoxys Speed after a +1. Or after a +2 boost. And this entire moveset just covers his entire team. And yeah, Tri-Attack kills everything that Dark Pulse doesn't. So yeah, or Dark Pulse kills everything Tri-Attack doesn't, which is great. And so the whole point of this team is to pivot between these 3 mons here, really, because there are bulky mons. This thing is really going to punch holes in his team and allow us to clean up with Porygon Z late game. And so with that, I am going to I'm going to semi-quickly hop into the match. But first I gotta check Discord. Someone messaged me. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, let me get this set up really fast. I don't think I feel like cutting, so we're just gonna go ahead and pull up the software while we're waiting. So yeah, like I said, the reason we're bringing 2 Z crystals is because it allows us to, one, it makes Tyranitar a decent switch into a Alola, and the fact that we can switch it on a knockoff really easily, and its dual stabs don't do crap to us anyway. If he brings Brick Break, so we take 1, and we should be able to kill with Earthquake. If he's weakened at all, especially after the sand and such. Oh, come on. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Nah, this thing's being stupid again. I don't like when it does this. Anyway, so trying to get this thing up and running. Ooh, oh, that's what it is. Okay, we're a different IP address. That's why it's not working. Okay. Sorry for the coughing, guys. Like I said, I'm not feeling the host myself, so it could be a minute before I get better. But until then, there we go. Finally got this thing up and running. Now, let me get into the game, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and go to our 3DS battles. So yeah, here we go. Back into the game. So yes, hello friends. I am here. We're gonna hop straight into not the Festival Plaza. Come on, I hate Festival Plaza. It's such a little cringy for my taste. Battle videos. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, this match just happened. Still a little salty about it. I'm gonna be honest, because you guys can already tell. 1, Magearna should never be allowed in League, ever. 2, I don't think Naganadel should be allowed either, but that's just my personal opinion. So, especially with the ability to use Z crystals. So, he leads with his Alola Muck, and let me go ahead and just say right here that yes, we're just gonna straight up record this. I led with my PGL because it's the fastest thing on the field. I want to make sure we could at least get a U-turn into something that can handle this thing. Now, the funny thing is that even though I predicted him to go for Pursuit, I knew he couldn't do it kill me with the switch boosted Pursuit. So I decided to just go straight for the U-turn, and I wanted to see what he was going to do, see what kind of damage we were doing. He goes for the Pursuit, which kind of tells me that he's trying to play super aggressive. So like, we're going to have to play a little bit aggressive on our own. And I kind of expected him to not want to stay in here, because I go into Tyranitar. I was like, we're going to set up rocks, because rocks are important. They break sashes, they break sturdies on things like Donphan. And so we're going to set up rocks. He goes for Brick Break, so I'm like, okay, you're brave. But second off, you're faster than me, which is really odd. Second off, third off, he gets a Poison Touch, which is really annoying. But it's a 30% chance, so I'm not really too upset about it. But yeah, so here I expect him, we get our rocks up, that's what I care about. Here I expect him to go for pursuit, and we could potentially live that and kill him with Earthquake at this range, but he goes for a knockoff, so like, that's fair. We do reveal that we are Z Crystal though, which is sad, but it also means that he doesn't know that we're second Z Crystal. So in comes the Registeel here, because I wanted to 110% scare this thing out, because I want to set up Rock Polish just to kind of scare him out and see what we're gonna do. So he goes into Donphan, and we set up a Rock Polish here. So I'm like, okay, here's where, oh, I accidentally clicked the button. Yay, we get to see the previous turn. Stupid thing. I need to just not push buttons. Anyway, we get to watch this again. Clicks knockoff and kills us, so be it. Okay, that kicks. So yeah. We go into this thing set up a Rock Polish, so I hope bait him to go for a Brick Break. So we can potentially kill him with an Earthquake. But he goes into his Donphan instead. So I'm like, okay, that's fair. So we're going to just click Rock Polish here. See what kind of set he is, because after rocks, sadly he is back up to full. But so here we expect him to go for an Earthquake when we click Ice Punch here. But like, I just wanted to see the damage, and we did about 35%, which tells me that he's kind of not really defensive. He's more like offensive with max HP. So we get rid of the sand, and he's got rocks up. So I'm like, okay, that's meh. But here, if he clicks here we don't kill him, even if I decided to click second Rock Polish in case his Flygon was scarfed. And he clicks Earthquake here, and that's just kind of a choke for me, because I need to click Ice Punch here to guarantee kill him. Because as it turns out, I found out later, he was a Dragon Dance Flygon, which is really sad, because I should have just killed this thing here, and I could have swept later, which really sucks. But you know, can't win them all. So here we click Ice Punch here. We weren't gonna kill him, not from full, not from that range, unless we got a crit, and it sucks. I really hate hacks, I really do. But that's the game he plays, sadly, and you're gonna see he gets some justice for it. So Azu takes rocks, and here I'm like, okay, he can't. We gotta click Earthquake here to get damage on this thing to make sure that we can revenge it later with some other things. And I'm like, okay, let's see what move he goes for. He goes for Super Power, which is kind of like, okay, he's not Z Belly Drum, which is great. But also that tells me that we can very easily go into our Deoxys defense here. I didn't care, especially because now he improves his Life Orb. We can go into our Deoxys defense here and safely click knockoff whatever comes in, which I know is going to be Muck. So I wanted to get rid of this thing's Assault Vest or Berry, whatever it has. So that it's not exactly an easy switch into anything anymore. He switches in his Muck, which is crazy because I click knockoff here to get rid of the item. And funny thing is he is AV. So next I click skill swap here because I don't want him poisoning anything with knockoff or anything like that. Now on this also helps me set up sweep later for my Porygon Z. Now what happens here is that what sucks is that here I actually on this next turn I make a misclick. He gets a max roll, by the way, with that knockoff. I click knockoff here and wanted to click recover because this would allow me to safely recover up on this thing, but we can't do that, and now he kills us, which really sucks because we would have been able to solve this thing out. It would have been great. Instead, we're going to go into our Chandelure. And we're going to click Will-O-Wisp because this was our dedicated way to handle this thing. We click Willow here, and yeah, just kind of let this thing go down. He clicks knockoff here, and he does a grand whopping total of 25%. That's with a granted that's a neutral. Now here we're going to go for Memento because we're going to set up the sweep here with BZ because at this range a burned -2 Brick Break should be doing negligible damage to my Porygon Z. We have a lot of HP investment. We can easily tank one of those, get us out of range of Fake Out Bullet Punch from Medicham. Because yeah, so we go into our Porygon Z here because even after rocks the Brick Break should have done like 15% here. So we click Nasty Plot here to guarantee that we'll kill anything and everything, including Magearna. So here he clicks Brick Break, and he does a whop to us. He gets a crit, which was really bad, because it would have been like 15%, did about 35 to 4, did like 35, which just really sucked, because I clicked agility here just to make sure that I outsped everything. I clicked Brick Breaker, and as you see, this does so little damage. That's what I should have done. We could have easily chewed that, easily chewed any hits from Medicham and Azu. Honestly, we could have we could have chewed one hit from Azu and killed it. No, I think after that, see, I don't know. It was a tough call, but like Azu is a problem. Like, all of his priorities what cost us this game, to be honest. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, he probably had the game, but it would have been a different differential because I played it really badly in the beginning to start, and on top of that, I really that misclick with the Oxus defense really cost me a lot of momentum and a lot of just stuff. It was really frustrating. But yeah, so as you see, he cleans up with Azu here, as it does drop to Life Orb, which I'm like, meh, it's alright. It's whatever. Anyway, we lose 3-0 to Max Rapture, which, yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, guys.